with Mr. Furious, second place in week 2. Can he string home a fantastic 2-day performance to be our FNCS NA East Grand Final champion?
We have all those names there. So far, I think all of the top 7 are all still in this one, so it's going to close out. And again, we've been focusing on first place, but there's so many places up for grabs here, and who can jump up, who can still kind of shuffle their way up through this leaderboard, as we see Furious now watching people go over him, just sitting nice and pretty in his medal, kind of being a little bit relaxed, seeming like he's playing all right, coming to check out this cone. They're so close together in competitive Fortnite. Everyone is just shoulder to shoulder, wall to wall. And Furious needs to just kind of stay safe here, trying to, and then look, there it is. So we got to be careful as well. You don't want to make too much noise. Alert everyone the fact that you're here. So trying to relax out a little bit as we get a very, very, I want to say vanilla zone. There's a bit of water. We've got a bit of a hill, some trees, but this is going to close out in a relatively okay area for a lot of these players. We can see an airdrop coming down here towards Furious's direction as well, which means it's guaranteed launch pad there as well in case he needs it. All these little things, all these little bits of information are going to help these players so much close this one out. And we've seen it a few times in solos as well. We've seen great final game performance. There's nothing better than winning your last game, even if it jumps you up in so many points, just to stand victorious as you are victorious. And Kanata picks up an elimination, which can jump him up there as well, with only 1 point separating him from third. So Neon maybe saw that one and realized there's a bit of pressure on him too now.
And we talk about it, it's not just the first place implications that go on here. We saw Wave Flick over in EU have a $39,000 game, jumping him up into 6th place there. You can still be a hero and make a name for yourself in the final match.
$39,000 in one game. Is Scoped doing the same thing here, jumping himself straight up through here. Got a nice little spot for Kanata. He's looking pretty good. Good loadout too. The purple pump on Kanata. He has incredibly accurate aim when it comes to those end games, those purple pumps. Has so much practice in solos, like I said, competing and taking all those cash cups, all those in-game tournaments so seriously. So this end game here is just looking like any other day in the park for him. Don't know if he's feeling too nervous. We'll have to see, as Rogue Shark getting beamed up on the edge, trying to find his way in. We do see Mega, who's still in here as well, and Vexy looking like he's in a nice spot on the high ground. Zate just one stop below that as Bizzle trying to make his way back in. Had a really unfortunate last few games, but could still have a phenomenal last performance as Scope gets another elim. Unknown gets another elim as well. So Scope jumping up higher and higher. Assault inside his box right now. That is massive. That could have jumped him out of his top 5. Assault still having it going toe-to-toe, surviving that one. Still has the floppers, has the minis, the aggressive push not working, and now his loadout's even better for it with 4 points extra.
And now has the heavy snipe and the rocket combo as we're moving in the half in, half out. Jacques picks up an elimination onto Avery, so trying to climb back up there as Assault continues rotating around the side. Again, it's all about eyes on Furious as Jacques has the high ground, but he's also battling Unknown over there. You see Illis over on the low ground as we pan out. Mega still in the lobby. Canada rotating towards the front. Eclipse picks up Joey just inside our top 40. Another placement point going down. But again, just trying to keep an eye on that top left corner, keeping an eye on anybody in the top 5. Canada was pushed up towards there. Miro picks up Timber's P-God. Still just trying to rotate into zone. He has priority, and it's pulling a little bit back towards some of these old builds, but he needs to be careful as pretty much everyone is going to have to rotate back past him. He's going to be looking for ambush eliminations here, but I'm not super hopeful in that, honestly.
Let's see. It's coming to the final game, guys. This is game 12. This is where we make celebrities. Fortnite makes overnight celebrities. Furious, not an unknown name, but this could be his chance to become the next big thing in competitive Fortnite. Winning NA East, being the solo champion. Oh, as we see Deegan going down. Kanata maybe wanting to battle for that one as well. A big name in his own right. We're going to crown a champion, and we're going to find out who is, in NA East, the best competitive solo player in arguably one of the most competitive regions. It is a mantle anyone would be proud to hold, but even a top 5, top 3, those finishes are still incredible and do such a big thing for these young pro players' careers too.
Collazo took down Neon during that rotation, so that was one of our top 5 who got dropped. As we hop on board with Furious, he's doing fine. 469 above, but he is completely out of builds. 33 players remaining still, so tons of Fortnite to be played as we're in the 6th zone, and our current leader is out of builds, but 238 tags in a white. Can it be enough? He has to get this elimination. He's trying to push forward. Jaybird picks up class in the feed. Furious could be able to clutch it up here if he's able to get a refresh. Gets pushed back, though. No more builds. He's completely at the mercy of the players around him. He goes down outside the top 30. Scope picks up Legend DN, so it is open for somebody to take it out, but as we say that, Polarize picks up Jock. Jock is now out The main contender is out, and it is all down to whether Canada or Assault can make enough of a run and get enough points to contend towards the top. We hop on board with Assault as he's floppering out in the storm and going for the high ground. This is one of the players who could contend for it, as Canada also picks up Miro. Those are the two names you want to watch as we close out NA East here.
Yeah, we do. We have so many of the players going down in that top 4, so we're looking at Assault, we're looking at Canada. I think Mega might still be in this one, as Zayt did go down. They can jump themselves up high, as Assault is jumping down here. Only has 15 builds left to his name, finds himself in a very precarious situation in this box. Has those floppers, has no shield, just trying to get into a box of his own as all these players are making their way through. 17 alive. Scoped picks up another elimination. This is a massive game for Scoped. I think you're going to see him catapult through the leaderboard as Saf picks up an elimination too. Assault gets a little bit of breathing room. Top 15 now. He's going to start finding his way through. He's going to find his way through that player. He makes his way through, takes down Showbean. Kalazo goes down in the feed. Assault making a good run for this, as Canada is a name I have not seen in the feed. He is somewhere here, and he is racking up points as well. No, he goes down. Mega gets the elim, so it's Mega and Assault, those two players who have massive chance of jumping themselves up through the leaderboard, Sundown.
Eyes are all on Assault right now, trying to make the run, and as we say that, he gets blasted, but blast right back. Scoped gets taken down. His run ends at the hands of the other controller god, Assault, and the Siphon being just enough to keep him up as he pushes forward to the top 5. 188 points. You got Eclipse up on the high ground. The other part of that trio, Mega underneath him, Assault just above, and then you have TJ down on the low ground, rounding out the top 4. Assault looking to find it with the rocket, finds run down, and TJ goes down on the low ground. Now sandwiched between Mega and Eclipse. Can Assault take out either side of the bread and get enough points? 197 right now, trying to push forward with both the elims and the victory. It could be enough to catch Roller if he does absolutely everything you can see him looking for, but shot through the tree. Veteran Eclipse shuts down Assault's run, and that's going to be that, as Eclipse and Mega battle it out to close out NA East.
They go toe-to-toe right now, and Eclipse has to have the loadout advantage. He has the pump in hand. Mega takes a heavy shot, has those floppers, has those minis, but the pressure on the wall does not stop. It is relentless here. Mega goes down. Eclipse taking him out. Two of the biggest names in competitive Fortnite. Still a huge run from Mega there. You have to think, Sundown, did he hold on to it? Did Furious hold on to it, as that just shook up massively towards the end? That top 5.